Fucking do it. I'm like, I'm just going live. Fuck it. It's been a bit. Today was a little rough on me, so you know what? I think, I think it's Tetris time. My controller you plugged in? It is. I was so ready for the surprise stream. Except it's not fucking actually connected, even though it's plugged in. Excuse me as I restart the game. We're so already here. You have no idea. You don't even know what to believe right now. Anything can happen. I might as well advertise on other servers while the game launches. Fuck it, why not? That kind of day. I don't know why I'm labeling it late night. It's not actually that late at night. I mean, I didn't call it late night in the thing. Why did I call it late night in, like, the other announcements? Whatever. I can do whatever I want. Literally, nothing's stopping me. You think you can stop me? No. I'm unstoppable. Not enough places? I think that's plenty of places. Barely. I don't know. I'm not really here for an audience anyway. I'm here just the fucking vibe. And so everyone can look at my new PNG tuber and go like, wow, she's hot. And I go, thanks, I know I am. You know what? When's the last time we've done an expert? I know I said this was chill. And so I'm turning it back to normal so I don't, you know. I'm not making bad decisions. Well, that's egg on my face.
I'm yours forever. Hello.
Oh shit, what's up?
I'm here to vibe for a second.
Oh yeah,
Gotta
that's
get
the stream is
popcorn before I'm
full.
hopping a movie night, but I'm chilling. I can chill out for a minute or two.
Hell
Good.
yeah. We're just vibing. This is just a vibe stream. I had like
That's cool.
nothing else to do, so I was like, fuck it. Everyone went out to a bar, so I was just like, I just realized something to do. There we go. Everyone went out to a bar, so I'm home alone, and I'm just, yeah, let's just have fun. Like if a wizard and a sorcerer had a baby.
That's cool. Busy dragonings and quest.
They dragon on their quest till that. Which one?
The first one.
They dragon on their
I beat it a
quest
while
to my
ago.
first one.
That's pretty good. 10 out of 10. You're doing great.
Okay, here's the
Break. I just went through a fuck ass dungeon. I should, like, at some point, probably after I'm booted up again, I should probably go and get the big sword, the Erdrick sword. About to get that later.
I'm Master Sword from Legend of Zelda.
That's like actually. It might as well be, like, look really fucking similar. I'll post a picture of it, like, when you have a second, because it does look so much like the fucking Master Sword, it's insane.
The thing I'm like expecting to happen at some point as I play this is I'm going to get really into a run, and the illusion of this being a chill stream is going to end in an instant.
Oh, you're to sweat?
Yeah.
Get that. I'm not saying that. Anyway, here's the Erdrick sword. It's just the Master Sword, basically. Look at it when you're in between loading screens, I guess.
Why did I put that there? Because I'm gonna do this, and then this, and then this, and this, and then this.
It's all part of the process, though. You gotta believe in yourself.
Connected. Just
True.
like the song said.
Just like the song says. Perfectress.
And we finished with T-Spin.
Plastic.
Plastic? You looking at pictures of plastic right now?
Yeah, dog.
I love that cat. So I need
Ripley posted pictures of plastic.
I need to look at this.
That's just the Master Sword. Yeah, look at that thing.
Look at this. That thing is just the Master Sword.
Yeah, right? Isn't it cool? Hi, Bobo.
I think you get that sword. I wasn't ready for the lyrics to kick back in. I think that sword's in Dragon Quest Builders 2, isn't it?
I think so. I haven't beaten 2. I was doing a replay of 1 because I went and tried the new engine, and it's actually a lot better, honestly.
Yeah, I've heard that the new engine version of 1 is an improvement. I've never played 1 though.
It's pretty good. I like it a lot. It's very interesting. It's like in the same way that Dragon Quest Builders 2 is what if Dragon Quest 2 but different, Dragon Quest Builders 1 is what if Dragon Quest 1 was different, and I like it for that. I should beat 2. I might beat 2 in the HD remaster, because 2 is an interesting game. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's certainly interesting, right? Where it's definitely a game that's pretty mean and is like tries to tune up the grinding a lot more. But the problem is that like in some of the older versions, your other party members aren't really up to snuff compared to you. Because your main hero is like your big damage dealer, but he can't cast a lick of magic. And your other party members are the magic kind of characters, where one is kind of a mix between both, while being a little bit weaker, and the one's just a pure like healer mage, I think, with some spell casting she can do. But I know they added a 4th party member in 2, but
I wish I had a Steam Deck. I actually think freaking, especially as like I'm going to be going on a plane in like 5 days. I think having a Steam Deck on a plane would be awesome, so I could run an emulator and play Dragon Quest 9 on a flight.
I want to get a Steam Deck really bad, but I have no fucking money. Chat room should support Maddie here, so you can get your system can get a Steam Deck. That'd be huge.
Especially with the Valve GameCube coming out, like.
Yeah, hopefully that makes it go down in price a little bit, but probably won't.
If nothing else, I want that fucking cube. I look at it and I look at the fucking the Valve Game Gear, and I go like, damn, this is the Wii U. Welcome back. I like the Wii U.
Yeah, the Wii U is good. I'm glad I still have mine.
Fuck it. It's not going over. Where?
Womp.
She boo on my womp till I womp.
She blew my womp like SpongeBob noise.
She sponge on my bob till I flip Krabby Patties.
Yeah. You just remind me of that fucking fuck ass I like square pants ad for Burger King. That shit is so stupid. Who okayed that?
Nickelodeon.
We were on some shit back then, huh?
Yeah. Like, look at everything Nickelodeon did when, like, you were growing up. I don't know what they're doing nowadays. I don't really give a fuck what they're doing nowadays, but, like, when we were all growing up, think about just how fucking weird Nickelodeon actually was.
Yeah, and I feel like they kind of reveled in that weirdness, which was honestly, like, something I look back on as, damn, I should have watched more Nick. I was more of a Cartoon Network kid back in the day, because they had, like, shit I cared about a lot more. Like Ed, and Eddie.
True. Now, there was one big problem with Nickelodeon back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And the iCarly heads already know what it is.
Oh, God. Yeah. Hope that guy explodes.
Same. And, oh god, what's her name? The actress who played Sam on iCarly. I hope she's doing well.
Yeah, that the horror stories that poor girl has been through is just like, holy shit. Jeanette McCurdy is her name, I
Jeanette
think.
McCurdy, yeah. That was it. Literally the whole, like, thing that... She wrote a book that was, like, talked about it, and that book has, like, the best name ever, from what I recall. It's called I'm Happy My Mom Is Dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy my mom died, something along those lines, yeah. And it's like...
I know exactly what kind of, like, things to expect in a book called that with someone who I know the history that she had.
Yeah, for real.
Anyway, chill Tetris stream, right?
I feel like whenever we hang out and you do a Tetris stream like this, our conversations inevitably turn to some pretty heavy discussion topics.
Honestly, it's not a bad, like, game to talk about that kind of stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Perfectors.
My hand is better though. I gotta be honest, fucking, I love Devil May Cry. I love playing Devil May Cry. My hands do not like Devil May Cry that much.
That's the thing with character action games. Those things will hurt you.
And it's just like, but it feels so good. You feel so cool. I'm out here doing smoking sexy style fucking kills of bosses and shit. It's insane.
Yeah.
The last thing I did before I ended my stream today is that I fucking swagged on Goliath. I'm like, I want to see how well I do now since I've gone and done the entire game. And I fucking triple S ranked that bitch. It was insane.
Damn.
I was doing all kinds of fucking goof-ass shit to that boss. It was unethical.
I remember back in the day, Riley used to just, like, casually grind through fucking Bloody Palace, like, for hours at a day.
Mm-hmm.
Baby knows how to play games. Oh shit, it's the falafel stage.
Baby good at video game.
Guess who's having mac and cheese tonight?
I'm so happy for you.
Yippee! Wait.
Parents are fucking weird, let me tell you. Ugh. It's mostly just like family members in general.
Seems today
Fucking...
that all you see. Sorry.
Nah, you're good. You're good. You're good. I'm trying my best not to just fucking yap about kind of cursed shit that I had to deal with and still in a lot of ways still have to.
chat room. Run away from home.
Oh god, I wish. If I could take all my shit and just peace out, I would. Like, a lot of it at this point is weird hang-ups from shit that happened, and somebody's, like, deep-seated, sycophantic desire to, like, apologize for all of it at my own expense, and it's just like, bro, I don't care. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, your mother is this, this, and this, and it's like, you told me this story 80 times, and furthermore, that does not apologize for other shit that, like, I went through. Fuck off. Leave me alone. Ugh.
I've realized what the real Tetris Effect is. This game's therapy.
Yeah, it's his therapy game. That's all I got. I'm not gonna harp on it too much. I'm just, ugh. There's only so much of, like, not being talked to or being talked at you can really tolerate before it starts being a fucking problem. But
Yeah.
there's nothing you really do to, like, stop it from happening.
That Perfectress? That's a Perfectress. I've gotten a lot of Perfectresses.
You're fucking cooking, streamer.
The secret
Also be doing shit. What's the secret?
is the be like Dracula flow and just not give a fuck.
It's beautiful.
I fucking learned recently that Dracula flow, or at least the channel that like made it, is Filthy Frank.
Yeah, no, I knew that. I think somebody mentioned it, and I'm like, oh, that makes it a little bit less funny. But then, like, some of the shit that they say on some of it, like, still slays me, even now.
It's one of those things of... Filthy Frank was how many years ago? During, like, what era of the internet? Like, I can imagine maybe they changed and, like, are chill now.
You want to believe that, but at a point, like... I feel like there's a point where sometimes you have to just not give the benefit of the doubt, regardless, right?
Yeah.
But, like I said, I think that regardless, Dracula Flow has some fucking bangers. I think about that one bit from fucking Blackula Flow, where that motherfucker opens the video saying, the only plane I was on during 9/11 was another plane of existence, and, like, I can't. I cannot. That shit's too good. That shit's too good.
The only plane I was on during 9/11 was another plane of existence. Fuck, that's so fucking good. I drooled.
It's really good. It's
What did
really
I
good.
drool? No, I didn't mean to zone. Fuck. Well.
I'm on that shit they found on Osama bin Laden's computer.
What they don't know is that I'm him, parentheses bin Laden.
I think the other good one that he says in this fucking flow is, ain't nothing borderline about my personality disorder. I'm hard in this shit and I'll continue to walk life dick forward. Alternative medicine maybe develop psychic abilities now I can sense pussy at a 6-mile range.
I have not wheezed laughed in so fucking long.
Oh, I need to drink water.
Fuck
Oh, there's
me.
another really good one. Sorry, I saw another one that made me almost, like, spit up my water. I got my dick sucked and then I saw Sully's angle, now my junk looks like a word problem. Oh, that's so good.
Oh,
That's so
I need to
good.
rewatch all the Dracula flows. This is what this stream's making me realize.
I got sold edibles by a questionable group of ghouls and bastards. Now when I get a boner, it makes my body take a screenshot. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna start crying.
I am crying. We're already here.
Oh, we're so back. We never left. We're so back. By the way, Goofass, whenever you have, like, the ability to access all your bullshit, fucking call me in for an assist. You can hang out for Digimon, you big freaking nerd.
Oh, true. We have to Digimon.
You need to, like, just start calling me up for bullshit. I do dick all day. You can be like, Viv, I want to fucking hang out. I'll be like, yeah, alright. You just start asking me about shit. I do nothing.
Yeah. I don't know why I have such, like, hang-up. I mean, I know why I have hang-ups about asking, like, people to do shit with me, but, like, for the sake of argument, I don't know why I have such hang-ups with that. I'm, like, scared.
You're like if a girl was scared.
I'm like if a girl had, like, anxiety.
What are you doing?
Oh, I almost said something that I shouldn't say on stream. I'm gonna write it in a thing just so you know, like, what I was about to say and understand why.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Alright. Ugh. Oh, I see. My god.
I love that there's just things I cannot mention on stream. It's actually the best. Why am I love separating my private life and my stream life. It's actually fucking good for me.
Yeah, it's healthy for you.
That was a bad zone.
Me after fucking labyrinth zone.
What if I make a tier list of all the maps in Sonic Cross Worlds now that I've played Sonic Cross Worlds?
I should play that game. I swear to God, that stupid fuck-ass gesture and lesbianism on X gave me a crack and buy that video game, and I don't want to. Fuck Paramount.
Yeah.
But knights, but silly lesbians who might have voice lines.
From my understanding, they
excites me.
don't have voice lines, from what I've been told.
What's even the point? Why are we even here? Just to suffer?
We're here for Supersonic Racing. That song is in the game.
Oh shit! Who's in here playing Inazuma 11, dude? Is that Fergo? Who the fuck are you?
I hope I heard the username right, because I swear you just said friggin' you know what, forgot? Actually, I've been thinking of the slur more than the word forgot. With the
Oh no. Just there's a person I know named Fergo, and I was like, is that the
Fergo.
person I think it is playing Inazuma 11, the new one? No, it's not. I should crack that game open. It just came out today. I think it's on your end. I'm looking at the stream. It looks fine to me. Fuck, I really should play that new Inazuma 11. Like, I have it. I have access to it. Fucking O'Shea being nice and shit. God damn it.
Alright, I have a path to the bottom. Me when I route my way to a sub.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. I see art where I see art in all things, especially in sex.
There are chapels everywhere people have eyes to see.
I just want 2 long pieces in a row before I do this. Bam. Bam.
Thank you, ma'am.
I shouldn't have placed that there when I did, but I did, so I have to, you know, eat my dinner now that it's made. Don't get it twisted. When I say eat my dinner, it's still a sex thing. Chat, what does she mean by this?
I think it's pretty obvious what you meant by this.
Listen, I'm a hungry bitch.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah? I don't know what you're not saying, but I'm now so curious of what you're not saying.
There you go.
Okay, I have to read it. I love how much bits that chat just doesn't get to see.
Yeah, you don't get to know chat room.
Can I just say, I've been loving saying don't get it twisted lately.
It's really good.
On one end, I want to get it twisted for the sake of, like, the bit. And, you know, I'm like the Joker the way I'm so twisted. But also, like, it's like, it's a really fun way of communicating a very specific thing.
Getting twisted on this psychopath.
Getting twisted on the psychopath, me in the bike lane.
That's beautiful.
We're beautiful, like trash bags flying in the wind.
Do you ever feel?
Do you ever feel like, I don't know, a bag or something in the wind?
Once or twice, I think.
Holy shit, it's not giving me the piece I need. Fuck it.
That's stupid. I think this is a Warhammer meme.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Warhammer. I'm gonna put it in your server. Oh, hello. Hello, first time chatter.
Where's this Tetris been in your whole life? Available in the Steam store on PS5 and some other things, I think.
Yeah, I think it was on PS4.
Oh, true, it was on PS4. Damn, where'd the years go?
Where has the time gone? Oh shit, alright, I was gonna post something, I forgot.
Now celebrating 5 years of the PS5, and I look over at the screen like, what? No, the Nintendo DS is relatively new.
Yeah, the 3DS is new, right? the new 3DS just came out, right?
It just came out.
We're getting a Xenoblade port, right?
Yeah. Okay, wait, here's the fucked up thing. That's Cassie, unironically. But in all fairness, memory problems are very prominent with her.
Yeah, same.
So she's allowed to be that, like, frog girl from Toho.
What? No, that wasn't the frog girl, I think.
She has a frog thing in her hair. She has green hair and pronouns.
I forget her name. I think she has that game that I played a little bit of, the Kirby-like.
Is she the character that canonly has a 3D printed gun?
I think that's a different character.
I fucking love learning that there is a character whose signature weapon is the exact 3D printed gun that, like, became illegal. I fucking love that. I should get into Toho.
Oh yeah, you're thinking of Sane. There's another frog girl, Suako, who's actually a frog girl. She just has a little frog thing in her head.
Our promo on Sammy
Also,
server via Discord. Hey, welcome from the Sammy server.
Hello. Yeah. She's apparently she's one of Suako's descendants.
I see.
Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense.
I can't believe I have any amount of audience at this hour. I'm so happy.
Yay! Yay!
Chat, we're on the moon. You ever consider this?
That's cool.
Me going in like a fucking, like, annoying gamer YouTuber, just going like, guys, have you heard about this? Did you know that in Sonic CD there's a spooky Easter egg that if you go into the soundtrack you can run into this? What the fuck was Sega thinking? And then, like, despite it being a YouTube short, it will have an ending, like, thing. Actually, no, let's be real. If it's a YouTube short, this isn't even something, like, I think is annoying in YouTube shorts. I just noticed it as a trend, so I'm going to point it out. It's just like, and that's how I learned that there's a secret in the Sonic CD music screen. Have you heard about this? And it just loops around perfectly.
Did you know there's a mod to play as the end in Sonic Racing?
Let's go. Yeah, there is a, like, thing where I'll look at a YouTube short of, like, oh, here's a random piece of gaming trivia, and it's, like, one that's been known for fucking eons now.
Did you know?
Yeah, did you hear about this? If you press up, up, down, down, left, right, BA in any Konami game, a thing will happen?
Yeah, probably, and if you play it in Gradius, you just die.
Teehee. I'm doing this to clear lanes.
Me making another part of the road. You make another road highway.
Just one more lane, just one more lane, just one more. I swear, this will be it.
I'm doing my part in adding to a Tumblr poll against my better judgment.
Oh no.
It was it was the would you fuck this furry poll, and it had vanilla, and I'm like, you know what? I guess I'll throw my hat in this ring.
Vanilla is a good choice, honestly. Like, MILF.
I like that I didn't specify which way I went, but you already got it right. So, well.
I know you too well to know that you wouldn't say no to a MILF.
Hey, look. Here's the thing. I've been incorrectly typecasted, but like, I'm not gonna say no. But I have been incorrectly typecasted.
Fuck, I wanted to do it back to back, and I switched pieces for some fucking reason.
And when I say I've been incorrectly typecasted, the reason that I'm even that fucking this emote in general is because this character that Bevy drew me over is a character known for loving MILFs. And it's just like, yeah, but that's not that's not all that I am. I'm multifaceted, you know. I have nuance.
Yeah. Gotta enjoy the variety of life.
Yeah, I'll fuck a DILF too.
I'll fuck a DILF too. True. Shout out to the dads. Everyone's talking about MILFs. Let's give a shout out to the dads. Unless they suck. But also the same could be said about MILFs.
It's true.
So, you know what? Shoutouts to, like, MILFs and DILFs, so long as they don't suck.
That's right.
If they do...
in some cases, if they do...
If they do, they have to suck in a good way.
Hey, yo.
Are you allowed to say DILFs? Of course.
Yeah. This is a safe space. Safe space to talk about DILFs.
Wait, I can turn this into a T-spin.
I'm very quick on the uptake, unless I'm not.
I'll just do that. Fuck it.
That is the power of my disease, my curse, which is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
All right, for this next level, I'll be singing Tobaska songs for the entire. I will not be doing that.
No, you should not do that to yourself. First of all.
I love how I barely remember anything about that guy's content other than the fact that I know that the original of our system fucking watched him at some point.
I think we did too. And looking back, I think I kind of sucked.
That dude's like sucks bad. That dude's. I mean, like,
I don't mean that in a.
On a list of like YouTube dudes that suck, he's up there.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, like I don't mean like in a hipster way of, oh, I think this guy like kind of sucked, like, and I always thought he sucked. It's just like looking back at some of his content back then, if not for the people's fervent clamoring for Minecraft, bro would not have a career.
Yeah.
Like,
he did make the diamond sword.
Minecraft.
He made the diamond sword song.
Yeah, that was like the only thing he's really known for, other than being a huge shitheel at this point. And it's just like, had the stars not aligned to give you that, you would be nothing.
He made the what was it? Like the overly honest game trailers, fucking whatever.
Well, give me a break. Those were funny like once, and then you made another one. It's like, all right, it's not as funny anymore.
The internet used to be so different.
It really did. The annoying orange used to be there.
The annoying orange used to be there. Now the annoying orange is transgender.
Like, they used to do other videos other than annoying orange. I remember they did a fucking stupid video of like, oh yeah, if you fucking turn the knob on a lighter enough, you can make giant fireball launcher. Like, I remember that stupid shit. There used to be Mario 64 bloopers, chat room. There used to be Mario 64 bloopers.
I miss Mario 64. Let's bring it back.
There used to be the King's Epic Adventure. There used to be game on there.
Not only conservative, but also not funny. Old YouTube had crazy low standards, for real.
It's so true. It's so true. As long as you weren't, like, a brown person, you could basically make $1 jillion doing anything, and then, like, Wooly managed to make it by way of letting other people be weird about him online. Like, I love Wooly, but, like, some of the shit that, like, that fan base allowed to happen is unethical. It's really bad.
So, we didn't really, like, watch Super Best Friends plays. Like, we started finding Wooly when Wooly Versus, like, started.
And I think you got a good time, but that was, like, after a lot of the not so well-aged shit they did happen, because I look back on it and it's like, that's some really ableist shit y'all are doing, guys. I understand it's a different time if you're judging it in the future, but, like, Jesus Christ. Like, yeah, I think Wooly is somebody who understands, like, a lot of the ways things are when it comes to being a brown person in a lot of these different, like, places, because he makes jokes about it.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, like, I don't trust his fan base as a whole, because, you know, people are weird. Yeah, on old YouTube, you could just, like, take Kingdom Hearts cutscenes and overlay Invader Zim dialogue over it and get 1 million views.
Honestly, that's that's still gas. So I don't know.
Yeah, pretty good. Like, I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm just saying you can't get away with that shit no more.
Nowadays, those end up on like those end up on Blue Skies nowadays.
That's true. We used to have anime episodes uploaded in 3 parts on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh god, I remember a like weird random memory of just like us at our grandma's house, because like we didn't have internet growing up, but our grandma did. and there was a few things we watched. One of which is one I still think was like very cute that the original did this. Must have been like, I don't know, 7 years old. Going on like fucking YouTube and watching videos of a kid playing with their Pokemon toys.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, we later found out that that like kid is a fursuiter now.
Oh yeah, I mean, pipeline.
I think that's fucking awesome.
Remember when YouTube videos used to be hard limited to 10 minutes?
But yeah, we remember a very specific thing of just like learning that there's a bunch of like animes based off of video games that we played, and just like, no way, we just like, I love how I'm saying we as if like any of us that currently exist was the one that existed back then, where just like looking up random fucking video games we played to see if they had an anime, and that's how we discovered Mega Man Battle Network anime.
Oh yeah, that one's good.
And we watched like a random ass episode, part 2 of fucking whatever, and I don't remember anything about it.
Watch some of that shit. It's actually kind of gas. Yeah, I remember I was on YouTube watching Magical Girl Transformation AMVs.
Oh god. Okay, there's the. We remember some AMVs. Hold on, how do you make me wonder if the fan base when he played Disco Elysium? Hold on, wait, what is it? What's getting talked about in chat? I wasn't looking.
Oh, we're talking about Wooly. We're talking about Wooly.
Oh, okay. So, collecting my thoughts here. Hold on, I'm downloading off.
Yeah, talking about AMVs.
Yeah, there's one AMV that we remember through the test of time. So, like, a while back ago, y'all remember when Riley did, like, the Pokemon Sprite Fusion streams, yeah?
Yeah, I think I remember you mentioning it, yeah.
A lot of that started, like, her interest in doing that started when, on early YouTube, looking at Pokemon fusions, because that was, like, the coolest idea to, like, us back in the day. Like, even up to middle school, we were fucking looking at that, and you know what? We were awesome for that. And there was one video that was like the Deoxys Invasion Saga or some shit like that, that has like kill switch engage music playing over some artist's drawings of like Deoxys fusions as if it's a Deoxys take over the world. And we were like, this is the coolest shit in the fucking world. And we have that video in our likes nowadays.
Cool. That's awesome.
I fucking love that video. It goes so hard.
Yeah, I think watching those Magical Girl AMVs as a kid is how I found out about Pop-Up Girl Z. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, I wish I could remember how we discovered Super Mario Bros. Z. Actually, hold on. How did we find that?
Oh, I know exactly how I found out about SMBZ. It was fucking so organic. I was watching that shit as it was being uploaded, actually.
Say, I think we showed up right when, like, episode 6 got uploaded was when we found it. And then episode 7 came out. Episode 7 rules, by the way. And then 8 came out. We're just like, damn, we can't wait for the next one.
And yeah. 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 I think I was on the ground floor for that. Like, I was actually there when episode 1 dropped and watching it like every week. Like, I remember, or at least, I'm not sure if it was me or what I consider to be the original, because I'm pretty sure some weird shit happened. But regardless, we were going to a tutoring thing for our school. And it was at this fucking like college, not that far away from where we go to classes. At one of our basically one of the parents and one of their kids that I would go to school with was in charge of. We'd go there and hang out in the computer lab basically and wait until our parents come and pick us up. And there was this computer lab, and I would go on Newgrounds. I had found Newgrounds a while before this for various reasons. Let's get looking up. I want to see Mario versus Sonic, but that's a later story. And finding SMBZ like episode 1 and going, ooh, this is pretty cool. I like this. and then watching all of it, like, so I was watching a bunch of like sprite animations around that time of my life. Some of them I can't show, not because they're bad, because they're epilepsy nightmares.
True.
Like, there's one in particular, I got it, called Sonic on the Way to Power, which is just the most eye-searing, epilepsy-inducing nightmare I've ever seen.
Mm.
And what I remember from it the most is that they had a voice actor for Sonic, but for actual like battle noises, they used Trunks' voice library, I think from one of the Budokai games. And it fits surprisingly well, actually.
Okay. It's like fucking Mega Sonic is cooler, right? In Mario Bros. A?
Yeah, Mecha Sonic is the cool one.
Yeah. Fucking Coolers. Coolers, I'll Crush You is iconic because of that.
It's really good. It's really good. It's really good. What else? Shit, right. I also remembered, speaking of Metal Sonic, I remember there was another sprite-based thing that was very also tied to Metal Sonic. And it was Sonic the Swordsman.
Oh.
And it was, who was it? It was Sonic, Sparkster, Wolverine, and Earthworm Jim versus Metal Sonic, who had basically just taken over and killed everybody.
Naturally.
Including Eggman.
Naturally.
And I think the crux of the story that it was leading up to was that Shadow was like a replacement, like, physical body for him. It was getting weird, but in like an interesting way. It was really graphic. I get to see fucking sprite Metal Sonic like decapitate Eggman.
The good old days when everyone was just like the fucking, I'll call it adolescent hyper-violence obsession.
Yeah, everybody was a little edgelord back in the day because it was the style of the time.
And I gotta give one series credit for sticking with it for this many years. Shout outs to Madness Combat.
Yeah, Madness Combat's like actually goated. Like, I'm surprised, like, despite like I'm gonna say the overarching aura of chud that existed on Newgrounds, they managed to like survive relatively like gracefully, you know?
Yeah. It becomes a thing of the hyper-violence just became like cool fight choreography.
Yeah, like actually. I think about one of the animations that's like somewhat more recent where it's Hank finding a giant blender and literally shaking with joy at the prospect of shoving people into it.
Yeah, the question is,
so
will it
good.
blend?
It's so good. I love that stupid shit. It's insane.
There's a mod for freaking Deadlock that turns the character named the Drifter into freaking Hank Wibbleton.
Mm-hmm.
That honestly I should get.
I know they put him into fucking, what's the name of that game? Rivals of Ether. So I was hanging on Elisa's stream and they were playing it.
Ooh. Was Project Nexus ever fixed? Is that game runnable now?
I don't know, now that you mention it.
One of the things I do like if friggin' anyone's heard friggin' our music, you'll probably like maybe be able to piece together that the Madness Combat music is part of the inspiration for our sound. We are so glad that there's like friggin' I want to say like biannually, maybe annually, I don't know. Freaking music collaboration events that the composer for Madness Combat does.
Mm-hmm.
The Somewhere in Nevada and Somewhere Under Nevada albums are actually fucking awesome.
I'm just now noticing a lot of the gun assets they use in Madness are similar to the ones they use in Thing.
Question is, what came first?
I'm pretty sure it was Madness Combat. But I'm just looking at, like, the little, like, just standby weapons and shit. They're just the same as they use in Thing.
I miss Thing. I'm so glad they get referenced in that fucking, Yeah,
I was gonna say, it's kind of back.
It's kind of back. We're getting 500 caliber contracts.
I'm glad.
I'm fully expecting a, like, Hank J. Wibbleton skin in that game when it fully comes out. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, of course.
Also, I love that his last name is fucking Wibbleton. That is... That screams like, yeah, these were people who were on Newgrounds. It's a Newgrounds-ass joke that this dude's last name is Wibbleton.
Bro born to play tennis kills people instead.
What the fuck's the story of Madness Combat?
So it starts out pretty simply. It's a guy trying to get his boombox, like, back. Well, trying to stop a boombox or just jam out to the boombox by himself. And then Jesus gets involved, and then a weird clown gets involved, and then weird time and space shit happens with the sheriff, and blah, 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 blah. It goes in a lot of wild places. And now they're fighting, like, weird hell guy, and Hank is a giant, like, cyborg monster dude with a weird, like, tentacle arm fist thingy.
I love that they did that to Hank, because to me, that just reads, the creator got really into Prototype and made that decision, like, on the fly, I think.
Oh, fucking easy. That's a free one.
I love when decisions happen, like that, where I feel like they happen on the fly. I have no proof of this statement, but, like, that's the Prototype arm, and this came out around the time of Prototype, so...
I mean, look. Call a spade, bestie. That's all I gotta say.
The boot fits. What can I say?
I think Boot Fits is that guy from that mobile game.
True. I think it's that thing that, like, Woody the Cowboy said.
It's true. Why is he back in Toy Story 5? Fuck off.
Why are they still making Toy Stories? I'm gonna be so real. Like...
nostalgia. Only. Like, there's no good art anymore coming out of Disney as a whole. It's just, how long can we prolong our franchise until this fucking horrible shit show called capitalism decides to capsize like a boat in a thunderstorm.
Like, I'm gonna be real, as much as I love Toy Story 2, I do also think that it undermines, like, the message of Toy Story 1 of, like, I don't know, kids grow up, it's fine. And then the second one's actually, but what if we make the kids feel guilty about leaving their toys behind?
I mean, I think that's 3. Like, 2 is that story. It's just that 3 undermines it.
Yeah. Like, 3 definitely, 3 does it a lot worse than 2. 2 still has the whole thing of, like, it does have the thing of we'll be there to watch him grow up, but also has, like, fucking, what's-her-face's whole story is abandonment issues. It's like, what if your toys have abandonment issues? And just like, damn, what if we make our fucking kids think about that?
Yeah, I mean, that's why it was like that before it was a franchise, and I feel like the inherent message behind it is that this shit is going to happen regardless. You might as well make the most of the time you have, which I guess is what they're trying to say, but it doesn't come across that way.
Yeah. Disney...
It's complicated.
Disney's not good at getting, like, good messages across. Hi, Kiki's Delivery Service, English dub.
I think my favorite bit of them not getting that point across and doing a lot of weird shit is, I think it's very telling how anytime they have like a film with a brown lead, they are non-human for 80% of the film's runtime. What's up with that, huh? What's up with that, huh? President the Frog, Brother Bear, fucking Soul. Right? It's just like, what are we doing here?
Fuck it, we just spin here. Like, what else could I do?
Anyway. Sometimes I'm just gonna make your own shit that kicks ass because fucking Big Corpse won't make it for you.
It's true. Literally, only on, like, independently made stuff. I also guess, like, read books. Straight up, that's what it is. Read books, read comics. Like, don't read, like, the big comic names either. Like, or, like, the big book names. Like, find a really cool story that's just like, oh, I'm gonna, like, look into this. And if it has, like, good reviews, but not much reviews, read that shit. If there is
shit paradigm.
Yeah,
You have to make your own decisions. Sorry.
If you see some, like, fucking chud complain that it's, like, woke, that's bonus points. You need to read that shit. I need to read more. I wish reading was easier.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, like, do you lose your place when reading a lot too?
That, and it's just like, I'll look at a wall of text and letters will jumble up against each other. I'm just like, oh no, I have dyslexia.
Yeah. Like, I get lost in a lot of shit. I get lost when I'm trying to read, and it's like, I like shorter, more digestible works, and I've been reading a lot of those. But like, I would like to be a little bit more good about reading, because reading's cool.
Yeah. I almost called it an e-reader, which might actually be what it's called. When I think of an e-reader, I think of that thing for, like, the Game Boy. There's definitely things that are just like, this will read it for you. Accessibility tools and whatnot. I should probably look into one of those.
This in fucking forever. Sorry, I just got blasted with nostalgia scrolling through Flashpoint.
Honestly, hold on. If I can get a, like, digital reading thing, I might, like, I might download some stuff. I could also just get some fucking audiobooks. That would probably be good. Audiobooks is how I experienced World War Z, and I fucking really enjoyed that. I also listened to the audiobook for something called Green Fairy. That was pretty good. Green Fairy. I'm going to talk about Green Fairy for a second because I feel like maybe not much people rate this because it's like it's a furry story. It is explicitly furry. The main character is a wolf. So maybe you can see the appeal of why I already like it, but it's also just like, it's about being a gay teen in a small town in like the 2000s. With some supernatural shit and the Moulin Rouge going on.
So, very, fucking Night in the Woods, is what you're saying.
Yeah, there's good Night in the Woods vibes with that. Literally, like, the whole thing. It covers some dark things. I'm going to be so real. There is plenty of worthy content warnings in it. One of which being the main character is groomed in it.
I see.
Like, it's... I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want to trigger my audience, so that's where I'll end that.
Yeah, it's probably for the best.
But it is a good it's a good story. I'm glad I got shown it.
Mm-hmm. Dad, I'm scrolling through Flashpoint getting my ass beat. This is crazy. I'm scrolling through this thing and I'm seeing shit I haven't seen in, like, probably 2 decades. What the fuck? What is happening to me?
Yeah, freaking the author, who it's all shoutouts. I will shout out the author of that story at the very least. Shoutouts to Kyle Gold.
I'm gonna watch this. It's probably gonna suck.
I also have like this. I have 3 books. I have like one that is like Norse legends, folklore, and fairy tales. One that's Irish legends, folklore, fairy tales, and one that's African folklore, fairy tales, and whatnot. I need to read those. I need to like get caught up in freaking like folklore stuff. I love fucking legends and shit.
They are really cool.
I could have turned that into a T-spin. Oh well. We make do.
God, that's so fucking classic. I love, capital L, love when you watch your sprite animation and they swap sprites for the fucking...
Why did my brain think about just like, I should make an alert that's the cutscene of Shadow kicking Silver in the back of the head?
That would be awesome. That would be so good.
Why was that a random fuck? I love ADHD.
Because you're right, honestly.
It is such a good, like, notification alert fucking thing to put on Twitch, actually. Wait, this is the one that's, like, Celeste, the video game.
True.
Do you think Madeline and Madeline do weird shit in the ed? I shouldn't have said that.
I think on every level, including physical, they're doing ice climber shit with one another.
True. I want to turn this into a T-spin moment. I think I'm gonna. Oh yeah, this T-spin gaming. Remember when I advertised this as a chill stream? With all the shit we've been talking about?
What? Sorry, not you.
I love how you hit me with the what as if like sounding almost in the same like cadence as the like spraying water into the bathroom stall and the guy actually going, what? No. Love that video, by the way.
Sorry, I just saw like, oh, a rider belt made by AI, and it's like, I'll kill you.
Gross.
I'll explode you.
They should invent an AI that's like an actual person.
I feel like that's how we get like really, really, really scary, unethical shit happening. You know what I mean?
That's also true.
Like, I love the idea of having a net Navi, but here's the thing. I think the idea of having a person like that who exists solely for that kind of, like, online work is going to be abused and put in a situation that is, like, inherently really scary and fucked up. And I simply do not care for that shit.
Yeah.
No. You ever see the etymology on the word robot? It paints a picture.
Fuck! I got cocked. Right in my balls.
For those who don't know, the etymology of the word robot comes from, I forget what dialect it is, but I definitely remember it comes from their word for slave, so yikes.
Yikes.
No. It's one of those things where the expectation on presumably sapient life to never get tired, not be given the same, like, rights as another human being that's also sapient, that shit's scary.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I just want to see what something that, like, isn't, like, human, like, at some level isn't human, makes as art.
I think that's really interesting. But I feel like I'd rather have an alien race kind of show up to kind of give us that kind of context.
Yeah.
Rather than try and create a inherent, like, sentient existence that exists for subservience and nothing else.
Yeah.
You know? I'm glad I can speak this frankly with you. You're good people.
Yay. When aliens finally show up, I am going to ask to see, like, what their pictures look like.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what kind of music they're fucking with on whatever fucking planet they come from.
Yeah, what the hell kind of jams they making on Tau Ceti?
Yeah, right? Like, what kind of shit you play that makes you throw whatever you got? Not ass, or potentially ass, I don't know. Whatever your equivalent of ass is.
What makes you want to boogie your sphinctoid?
Don't say
New word.
Sphinctoid's that kind of shit that be calling people in Gundam. They said it from space.
I'm so glad I've been watching more Star Trek lately. I'm gonna be so real.
That Trek's pretty good, yeah. I gotta watch more sci-fi. I gotta watch more mecha, honestly. I've been watching not great. No, that's not true. I've been watching good mecha. I watched fucking Get Robo Armageddon the other day. That shit's still really good. It's really good.
Speaking of mecha stuff, I need to get you into Battletech. I'm like only just getting into it, but I'm looking at the shit. It's like, this is cool as fuck, actually.
See, yeah, like I think a lot about Getter Robo, because Getter Robo, just as a piece of mecha fiction, is so fucking interesting to me. Because of what the energy source in that series represents, and how it's different from iteration to iteration within its own universe, right? Because, in the concept of Getter Robo, right, the energy source that they use to power their giant robots, the Getter rays, has been shown to be sentient and trying to further human evolution, right? But it comes to a head in a lot of fucked up ways because humanity ends up becoming this, like, fascist force across the universe and nothing in the galaxy can contest them. So like there's just giant planet-sized like components for their giant robot flying through space, combining and just basically wiping out entire planets with the effort it would take for you to probably wipe your nose.
Huh.
And in a lot of ways, it's shown as this enigmatic force. And it starts out kind of simply, where they work on their next evolution for the Getters, Shin Getter Robo. And Shin Getter Robo has been described as, well, it has eyes visibly in all three of its forms, and it's been described as moving erratically, kind of like a UFO, to belie the fact that it's fucking alive.
Huh.
Like, it's a sentient robot, and it's never really fully explored whether or not you're piloting the thing or it's letting you pilot the thing, you know? And I find that shit so fucking interesting. Like, the evolution of the kinds of lines of logic that shit like Evangelion or Ideon would bring to you, right? Where what a fucking thing to make after Gundam, right?
Yeah.
Like, Gundam as a whole is the horrors of war encapsulated in a show made to sell playsets and toys. And then immediately after that, dude's like, alright, how about I show you what I have behind this curtain? And it's a really, really genuinely interesting, like, view on war, on grief, on a lot of different things that's so deeply human and fucked up. How war takes from people, how societies are, like, that are war-mongering societies are kind of built in this really kind of, like, fatalistic, self-destroying way, and it ends in such a bittersweet and poignant kind of way that kind of speaks about humanity in a lot of ways, and it's just like, Jesus Christ. How do I move on after that, right?
Yeah, we're gonna. There's the whole thing of like, art. The good art sticks with you. Like, holy.
It really does. Like, I haven't been the same since I've seen Nope. I really haven't.
I'm trying to think of a movie that did that with us. And I think a big problem with that is we don't watch a lot of movies. And I know there has to be one. And I'm just like not remembering a name because I have ADHD.
While you think about it, I want to talk about another movie that fucking impacted me because I think at some point I saw the double movies of Ideon A Contact and Ideon Be Invoked, and Jesus fucking Christ, okay. Be Invoked, I feel like, is a film that I don't know if I have the words to do it justice. It's the end of Evangelion for Ideon, basically, right? Where the show ends in a weird and confusing way, and the movie's here to recontextualize it and kind of give some explanation for it. And they go in really fast, because they even change how a character dies from the movie to the anime. Where, like, a character dies in a kind of pretty mundane way, where she just ends up getting shot and just kind of left in a field without anyone really knowing. And in the movie, it's one of the first things that happens. You get to see that character get in a bomb run, right? And you see the main character react to her dying, and the film is focused on her as she's getting blown up, and all you get to see is her head sans her body flying past main character's helmet reflected. And it's like, mood established, you know? Mood established. Fucking movies, Jesus Christ.
Like, just trying to think of what movies severely, like, resonated with us. And I feel like the one that's, like, name is standing out at this moment is Studio Ghibli's Pompoko. Simply... Especially because we watched it initially, like, after we moved out of, like, the country into the city. And we were experiencing the things of, oh, the very environment around me doesn't feel the same. And around all this, I don't really, like, feel like I'm human or, like, anything. And then they made a movie, and then, turns out, there's this movie about a bunch of Tanuki having their forest turned into a city, or a residential area more specifically, and they are just exhausted by it all, like having to like choose between like scavenge or exist pretending that they're people, and just like fuck.
Yeah, there reminds me of a piece of art and a poem that I saw where it's a guy is finally thought out after years upon years upon years of being like trapped in an ice block in modern day, right? And they're like, congratulations, you're thought out, welcome to the future. Hey, you're gonna have to get a job, right? And before he gets told to get a job, he's thinking about all the things that like he used to do, fishing, relaxing in the sun, all this shit, only to be locked in this shit, right? And the poem kind of echoes that, where it talks about like going to where he used to hunt and forage, and there's a highway there, wanting to make a gut string bow, but there's no guts to make it with, right? It's sad, you know, that loss of an ancestral home. And it's, I don't know if this is fucked up for me to say, but it's a kind of pain I wish I really fully understood, right? Because, you know, the whole being stolen thing kind of takes that away from you. And, you know, all you know is existing in a place where, yeah, people are very keen to remind you that you don't belong in a place that's the only place you've ever known, you know?
I should honestly write more things. I
should too.
There's like this, one of the things of like growing up the way we did in the environment we did at the time we did, there's not much out there that resembles a story like the life we lived. It's one of those things of, sure, there's movies about being isolated, but like I haven't really seen much movies go into like the psychology of like the feeling of being an outsider simply because you've only known isolation your whole life, and what I will call stagnation poisoning, where because you were stuck in that isolation for so long and only knew like this very specific way of surviving, being brought out of it is impossible to cope with.
It's surreal, yeah.
Especially with like the whole thing of getting out of it was us getting out of like a bad like area in our life, but that doesn't change the fact that like that's all we knew, and everything else feels like a alien world to us. Which,
yeah.
in all fairness, I'm also autistic, so the feeling like I'm in a fucking alien world is kind of like a relatable experience to that.
Yeah, for real, for real, for real.
But like, the one thing I can laugh about with where we came from is I can claim that my real life backstory sounds like the backstory for a D&D character when I summarize it enough. Raised by a cult in the middle of the woods. And I get to laugh about that. Like, there's a I was just gonna say, like, there's a reason why there's some of us in the system that want to write a, like, Metroid fan fiction, because Metroid as a series can super cover the, like, feelings of isolation and outsider stuff.
I mean, it's kind of core to her character, right?
Yeah, and, like, we want to interpret that and explore it in a way that I think only we can. Like, this was something like we found out recently. It was just like the town, or I guess village we lived next to, had a population of 300, and that was still the nearest population area we'd live next to, which was 30 minutes away. And that's like fucked up to think about. The fact that, like, how many other people can claim that in, like, all of the world? And it's one of the things of also, we like to say when, like, the one movie that was ever, or I don't know if it was the only one that was ever, but, like, the movie that town is known for, when we watch it, we get to be, like, one of the 300 people alive that has a unique experience with that movie. Because, like, growing up, even, like, around that town, we became, like, at least somewhat, like, if not aware of the local culture. Which, the local culture of, like, small-ass towns like that are always, like, fascinating. Because when you're in a small town, everyone knows each other. There's no, like, strangers. That's where we fucking end up being in a unique thing of we are the strangers in a town with no strangers. And it makes a thing. Wonder what movie fucking captures this feeling well? Kiki's Delivery Service. When when Kiki first goes to the city, and the first thing she does is introduce herself to total strangers as if they are already friends. That is actual small town behavior. Because, like, if you move to a small town or there's someone new in your small town, you introduce yourself. But in the city, that's not the case. City is very pass by. And that's, like, something I struggle to deal with, because on my end, because of the, like, group, let's call them fucking politely, even though they don't deserve it, we were under, like, essentially bred, like, fucking agoraphobic paranoia into us. So we have that small town mentality of everyone knows each other, and the paranoia of the world is always judging you, that everyone views you as some kind of villain. When, in the actual fact of it, is, in a city, no one gives a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
But
good or bad,
on a social, psychological level, I can't comprehend that.
I think it's something you just have to ease yourself into, but it's also one of those things where it's hard to, like, kind of find that, like, little bits of ease.
Yeah.
Because as somebody who, you know, exists in that kind of bizarre judgment bubble because of things I can't exactly, hide, right?
Yeah.
It's complicated because I don't know. I have a different experience, and it's hard to kind of relay that, where I have to think about where and how I exist at any one given time, because all it takes is one person, right? That's kind of what's kept me closeted for so long.
Literally.
I have to think about how I exist in a lot of these paradigms, because, being in the wrong place at the wrong time when you're someone that looks like me is a death sentence.
Yeah, that is like literally that is the same like paranoia bug I have in my head of just like, I will be in a crowd of 100 people who don't give a fuck, but that one motherfucker who gives too much of a fuck might be there. And my crime of simply breathing will be too much for them, and they'll take matters into their own hands.
Yeah. That's why I'm glad to at least be around people who get it. I wish I could be a bit closer to them, but it's a lot of shit.
That it is.
A lot of shit.
World is simultaneously terrifying and not as scary as you think it is, and that makes it fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Damn it, I'm not getting that.
It's a scary place, and I feel like, regardless of my fears, I do believe in the inherent good of people.
Yeah.
Just, I have to think about this shit, and it's like, it's a level of thinking that not everybody has to think about, but it's something that I've basically been forced to tag myself with, because people I've been around my entire life either don't get it or refuse to actively, and I've kind of gotten sick of playing my own lawyer. It's a waste of time.
Yeah. We need to get you out of Georgia.
Oh, please. Like, there's already a bunch of weird fuck shit going on with my family, and them having their own little spats and quarrels, and it's just like, I don't want to get involved in any of that shit. Leave me alone. Leave me be. I don't want to be involved in any of this shit. I do not care. Thug do not care. Thug do not care.
I love these Tetris Effect streams. I love that. I love the discussion points of these streams. Like, I love talking this kind of stuff. Which, what do we call this? It's like, I don't know. I don't have the vocabulary.
I think the word we're probably looking for is commiserating.
Commiserating you. But it's like, I guess they're cathartic to talk about like experiences you have, and like just have a space to openly talk about it. And even though it's public, it doesn't feel dangerous, you know? Because we're not talking about anything particularly dangerous. We're talking about experiences, and experiences is part of like being human.
Yep.
You know what?
All we are is who we've been.
I use the term being human like lightly in my case because, you know, I have some weird non-human stuff going on, but like, I guess human in the sense of like being a person. I think, therefore I am. Or in some cases, for fun, I don't think, therefore I am having fun. Like, God's Earth is beautiful.
Yeah, the world is a messy, chaotic place, but there's cool shit in there.
Like,
all my friends are in it.
True. Like, it's literally a thing of, you know, every time I look at like one of those posts of just like someone going like place Japan, and suddenly they're like excited, and I think about all people who actually think like that, just like, no, learn, like, find the beauty in the area you are in. You can always go and find something fucking awesome somewhere around you. Like, even in Texas, there was this fucking like river that we could drive to, and that was always a beautiful fucking place. Fucking, we're in Colorado, so we're in Colorado, so we have a lot of fucking beautiful places. Have you seen the Rocky Mountains here? I fucking love the Rocky Mountains. Go to a national park. That's the moral of the story. Go to a national park, realize how beautiful the earth is, realize why it needs to be saved, and fight. Or if you're fucking a Democrat, vote!
Yeah, thoughts and prayers about it.
Thoughts and prayers about it.
I think one thing I remember very fondly about my childhood is where I grew up was actually really cool. I was smack dab in the middle of, like I said, 2 major cities. And, well, not 2 major cities, just 2 cities in general. And there was a park I live across the street from. And if I wanted to, and I did it very often, I could walk from the park across my street, and it continued into the town not that far away that I could walk to as well. And I would walk through there. I could go into the little township area. I could go to a Chinese food place and buy food. I could fucking do a lot of neat shit. I could have done a lot more cool shit if I still lived there, but I'm still pissed all the cool shit that in the area that I used to live in, got added after I moved away. I'm so mad.
Damn.
Like, I used to go to this public library not that far away. I could take a bus there, and they fucking got a skate park there now behind that place, and I'm like, fuck, where was this when I was growing up? Like, on one hand, I'm glad that kids have a place to go to that they don't have to really pay for. They can hang out, socialize, do cool shit, but it's just like, fuck, man, I would have liked to gone there. I would have gone out more if there was a place like that.
Put more things around in, like, the local area so kids don't get addicted to ChatGPT.
God, yeah.
I was thinking about, like, that recently. I think it was because of the Eddie Burback video, and just seeing how, like, the symptoms of AI psychosis happen. And there was, like, a horrifying realization in my head. I feel terrified for any kids being forced into the cult we were in, because it is they are isolationists that, like, tell you to freaking not interact with the world. Kids being raised under that are going to go to ChatGPT for friendship. And that scares the fuck out of me, because that would have happened to me if I was born later.
I'm glad we at least have the wisdom.
I'm getting 1,000
like,
notifications on my
right?
Telegram that I need to close, like, now. Everyone on stream can hear it. I hope you can see my mouse interact with Task Manager. There we go, there it is. Boop. I'm like, this is one of those things where I literally Task Managered it closed. What? Excuse me? No, no, no. Alphabetical order. Where is it? There, I've closed it twice. Literally, it's like... There's the whole thing that after escaping the cult, one, there was the whole thing where I wanted to spend a huge chunk of my existence essentially fucking dancing on them, and you know what? I am going to do that still. But there's also a thing of, if one of them came to our door, and they were, like, young enough, I would feel fucking horrible.
Hmm.
Like, especially if someone comes in with their, like, kid, like, when we were fucking brought out in service, I am not sure how to react. I would feel mortified.
Hmm. Understandable.
I know that being mean to them is not what you do. Because that's what the fucking, that's what the social aspect of the cult is relying on. They want to be, like, scaring people into believing the world is evil and being, like, confrontational towards them and fucking aggressive for them interrupting your day is part of that tactic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you have to be kind, but also if they are young enough, like, if they're, like, by themselves 21, if you're charismatic enough, you can get them out of there at that moment right there just by treating them kind enough.
Mm-hmm.
Break their worldview just by being nice to them.
Beautiful,
like,
honestly.
Don't, like, fucking go in and, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Affirm any of their beliefs by, like, acting like you're fucking going to join them or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But they need to talk about something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not, like, charismatic enough to do it myself. But fuck, these kids need to know that the world isn't as horrifying as I think it is.
First of all, fucking big disagree. Second of all, you're right. About the charisma thing, I mean.
Yeah.
I think you're plenty charismatic.
I'm not that kind of charismatic. I'm not the, like, I can talk to a stranger and, like, start deprogramming them levels.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what it is. It's freaking deprogramming, like, conditioning.
Mm-hmm.
Chances are, if, like, they're there in their 20s, they're just someone who got recruited off of, like, a college campus because, like, they're going through some shit in life that they, like, are struggling to understand.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's possible to tell that I have autistic hyperempathy. Oh, right.
I mean, I think it's also just fucking understandable given everything. Right?
Yeah. I've lived the experience. I know the mindset of, like, what's going on there.
Yeah, like, that's more than understandable, and I feel like while you're not wrong, I feel like there's also one of those things where, yeah, this is an understandable amount of wanting other people to be safe from the kind of bullshit you went through.
Yeah.
It's
above all else.
Honestly why I'm hesitant to do a lot of shit, like, on my own personal time, because it's just like, will I repeat the same bullshit and keep that kind of cycle going? It frightens me.
I, at the end of the day, will always want the world to be a kinder place.
Yeah.
Let's end capitalism.
True! I mean, it's already rattling around its grave at this point. We just need to wait for it to finally give up the ghost.
Yeah.
Sooner than later.
Chat room, I'm gonna be in Seattle in a week.
Baller experience. Sure it will be, but I hope it's a baller experience.
Yeah.
Alright.
Maybe someday I can be there forever, but I don't know. Fuck, what a good stream. Like, I feel so, like, emotionally satisfied.
I feel emotionally exhausted.
Yeah, an S rank. You know, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
That's pretty
I'm
neat.
gonna
Wait, that's a
midnight
game from
snack
Spit.
and go bother
Fuck.
some nerds about a movie. So, a good time wrapping things up, bestie. I'm gonna hop out.
Alright.
Catch you later.
Later.
See you.
Chat. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Whether you're, like, watching the VOD for whatever reason, or, I don't know, maybe it's been 10 years and our stuff has been found and you're going through old archives of our stuff now that we're big and famous. Or whatever. I don't know. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful time. And I hope that if you're going through any, like, difficult shit right now, it'll pass. Thank you for coming to my stream. I need to put, like, an audio transition on this. Can I do that? Filters? Audio filters? Transition? Is there a transition thing here? There isn't? I mean, there's scene transitions, but I don't think that's audio transitions. Oh, didn't mean that. Wait, this is the wrong room too. Alright, I'm just ending the stream. I'm bumbling. I'm bumbling like an idiot now. Later, y'all.